It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Howdy, howdy. Good morning to you on Tuesday. It's already Tuesday. Does it feel like Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I guess it does.
I'm buying it. It feels like a Tuesday to me.
I guess it feels like Tuesday. Let's do some news here and tell you about what's going on. The state fire marshal is investigating a fire that destroyed a church in Nevada. Firefighters responded to the first Christian church in Nevada overnight, early Saturday morning. Dozens of firefighters had to fight those flames to put out the fire. So we'll see what the cause of that was. A man from Springfield, meanwhile, is charged with stealing more than $17,000 worth of sports cards and sports memorabilia from a shop in St. Louis. Police say the man stole the merchandise and then sold it on Facebook Marketplace. He was an employee at the time. He was found out when he left his Facebook account up on his work computer, and a message came in about the stolen merchandise, and somebody, maybe the owner of the shop, saw that and said, well, that doesn't sound right. So charges now.
A recount is happening in Cassville in the Republican primary race for the Berry County Sheriff. The difference in the vote on August 6th was 48 votes, so not too many. Incumbent Sheriff Danny Boyd won that vote, but challenger James Morgan claimed irregularities. The judge in the case granted the recount, but the challenger, Morgan, does have to pay for it himself. Interesting. We'll see. Students at Drury University start classes today. Back to school. Yesterday, they held their big annual service event where students do volunteer work with area nonprofits. It's also the very first semester, start of the school year for Jeff Frederick, who is serving as the 19th president of Drury. They have 435 new students on campus this semester.
All right.
Over at Missouri State now, the school is planning to honor the very first Black applicant to the university with a special plaque. The marker will be on the African American Heritage Trail and will posthumously honor Mary Jean Walls, who applied to MSU back in 1950. She was denied enrollment at that point. The marker will be on the 8th. It'll be the 8th one on the Springfield-Greene County African American Heritage Trail.
Yeah, she passed away just a few years ago, so it's sad that she couldn't see that go up in her honor.
That must be why I remember her name.
Oh, is that right? We did a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Our area's largest title company is expanding. Springfield-based Meridian Title Company just opened the new office in Mount Vernon. They also opened the new office in Rogers, Arkansas. Meridian already has offices in Aurora and Monette, and with this latest expansion, Meridian now has 36 offices and 175 employees. So things are going well over there. Congratulations to them. And in football, Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid is talking about the upcoming season, and he's saying that All-Pro defensive tackle Chris Jones, starting right guard Jawan Taylor, and All-Pro left guard Joe Thuney will, or at least should, open in the season opener, which should play in the season opener against the Baltimore Ravens on September 5th, which is right
that is the plan. That is the plan.
Yeah, all three of them have been dealing with injuries. None of them will play this week, though, which I think is a preseason game on Thursday up at Arrowhead. So they're not going to play this week, but they should be there for the regular season opener.
All right. This is interesting. Walmart is ending its drone delivery in 3 big metro areas, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, and Tampa. Instead, Walmart is focusing its pilot program in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Drone Up, which is the company that runs the drones that do the delivery, they say it currently costs about $30 per package to do a drone delivery. They want to get that cost to less than $7. Newer drones can travel 60 miles per hour, and they have a range of 30 miles. They can carry a 10-pound package.
I'm interested to see if this drone thing will catch on.
It's not catching on. Have you noticed? It's not catching on.
They're backing off, and they're going to take it to Dallas and try to perfect Dallas. and then see if they could move it on from there. But $30 a package for the company to pay, that means I'm paying it in some way.
Right.
That seems like a lot.
It's a little steep.
Yeah, I don't know that I need my package delivered by drone, to be honest with you.
Thank you for that.
It's
honest.
Jetsons-y.
Thank you for that.
I just don't know that I need it. The first time would be really cool. And then beyond that, I mean, I can wait a day, personally.
Yes. All right. Now to this. At the beginning of September, which is hard to believe, but that's only a couple weeks away, the Springfield Art Museum is closing for some major construction. The renovation will even connect the museum to the larger trail system in that area. So it's quite expansive on the inside and outside. It is a long, complex project, and it will continue through 2027, if you can believe that. If you'd like to learn more about the upcoming changes, they're having a big public meeting on Saturday. That's this Saturday, August 24th, from 2 to 3 at the museum. You can just stop by and check that out.
Wow, that is a big project to be going on.
Yeah, you know, they got some money.
2 full years.
They got some money, and they're going to do something with it to make it just a lot cooler, a lot more educational programs. And yeah, I'm excited for them. You know, it's a big deal for them. So,
okay,
there you go.
All right. Well, that'll do her for a Tuesday. We didn't take very long today, did we? Only 6.5 minutes. But
I like that he had to put on his readers to see that.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. All right. Well, have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and happy back to school day for some university students today.
That's true. That's true. We shall see you back here bright and early tomorrow. See you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this across the Ozarks. We've got temperatures as of 5 a.m. near 60 degrees. It is cool. It is sunny. We have a beautiful start to the day. I encourage you to get out and enjoy at some point today. High temperatures are still only going to land in the low 80s for high. So we are talking below average numbers. Really, just we can't ask for much more in the month of August. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon. We have an east wind in place again today at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Cool and dry in the forecast, and I'm expecting it to be a beautiful afternoon. Perfect for outdoor projects. You can get outdoors. Back to school weather. It's not often this nice. So enjoy, soak it up while we've got it. We have really relatively dry and calm conditions here in the Midwest. There's some activity, though, out to our west in the Rockies, and we're actually benefiting from some of that because it's giving us the cooler air as we see this continued northwest flow. It means below average normal temperatures for us, not just today, but for the next few days. In fact, northern counties, central Missouri, may be in the upper 70s for highs today, tomorrow, even into Thursday, before temperatures start to creep back upward. Also, not only do we have the nice mild temperatures, but we also have no chance for rain in this forecast. I'm keeping it dry in the forecast today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday and Sunday look relatively dry. So it's a beautiful stretch of weather. I mentioned yesterday, if you have any projects you've been putting off, this would be a nice week to get those done. Temperatures will slowly start to climb by the weekend, but I mean back to the mid-80s. That's pretty typical of this time of the year. So we're not talking anything too hot in the extended forecast. Today, tomorrow, of course, going to be some of the nicer days with temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. I do have some cloud cover out there today. I think it's nothing but sunshine starting Wednesday, lasting all the way through Friday. We may see a few 90s get back into the forecast this weekend too. It's a gradual climb, though. So we'll ease back into those warmer temperatures by the time we get to the weekend forecast. We've been telling you about Tropical Storm Ernesto, and now it's heading out over open water and making its way toward Europe. So they're expecting some messy weather over the next couple of days. A heat wave is impacting the southern U.S. It was something crazy like 107 in Dallas yesterday. Triple-digit heat is going to stay well to the south of the Ozarks. We're on the cool side of everything here. And then showers and thunderstorms are erupting today for parts of the southwest, eastern portions of the Great Basin, and the north central Rockies. That's where all the activity is in the country today, while we are sitting pretty here in the Midwest. All right, here's the Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question that I left you with yesterday. This one is a bit of movie history or movie trivia for you. The first ever PG-13 movie was released in August of 1984. What was it? Options: A, The Terminator; B, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom; C, Ghostbusters; or D, Red Dawn. Well, all four of these options were released in 1984, but just one is the first ever PG-13 movie, and that would be D, Red Dawn. Congrats if that was your guess. The first movie ever to be released as a PG-13 rating was Red Dawn. If you haven't seen it, it's a war film. It was released in theaters on August 10th of 1984. The Motion Picture Association introduced the PG-13 rating with this film. It had the advisory, quote, "Parents are strongly cautioned to give special guidance for attendance of children under 13 years old because some material may be inappropriate for young children." Some say that the creation of the PG-13 rating can be traced to a few key films. Those include The Poltergeist, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Gremlins. Of course, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was on my list here, but fun fact, it was actually rated PG, as was Ghostbusters, and option A, The Terminator, was actually rated R. It was D, Red Dawn, that had the first ever PG-13 rating. Congrats if D was your choice. All right, here's the next question that I have for you today. What whale is actually a dolphin? Do you think it is A, the orca; B, the blue; C, narwhal; or D, beluga? You can submit your guess over at aroundtheozarks.com, and I will have the answer tomorrow morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Scooters Coffee and to Rescue Towing, and thank you for listening today. I hope you make some outdoor plans, have lunch outside, have dinner on the patio. Too nice to miss out on today. Have a great one.
I'm Victoria Cash. Thanks for calling the Lucky Land Hotline. If you feel like you do the same thing every day, press 1. If you're ready to have some serious fun for the chance to redeem some serious prizes, press 2. We heard you loud and clear. So go to LuckyLandSlots.com right now and play over 100 social casino-style games for free. Get lucky today at LuckyLandSlots.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.